back to another episode of the Our Life
Style
podcast. Your hosts, Key and Sky. We are back. We've been on the road. You guys know we've been outside, like you said, but this time we're home. We're back in our own studio, back at the house. We got somebody here. We got XBIZ going on this next week. So a lot of people came in early.
Yeah, you're super
early. You know, Mena Carlisle.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Thank you for coming to see us. Thank you for coming all the way out to see us because XBIZ is in Miami and we are clearly in the burbs.
Yeah, I'm actually staying in Hollywood area. So you're not too far. It's like 20 minutes, right? 20, 25.
That's perfect then.
Yeah, it's that.
That's
Depends on
perfect.
where in Hollywood.
So, we want to get to know you, get to understand everything in you, but you want to start the pot off for us?
Yeah, first we're going to talk about what's in your cup. So we always like to say what we're drinking. Okay, go ahead. I'm just having a shot of Hennessy.
Straight.
Straight.
No ice, no nothing. No mixer, no nothing.
I would appreciate y'all judging. we both said no
Straight
ice at the same time.
I was waiting for this one.
Because that no ice really hit out. Yeah, I was like, not even one. To like,
Yeah.
See, then it waters it down. No, I get it, but like it's warm.
Listen, I drink dark, so I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
Right? And you
Or at
don't
least
you-
it's a little warming. Yeah.
yeah, and you don't see many women who will say that they want that. So hell yeah.
Like,
That's a sign that she's a fucking beast.
oh god.
Drinking the hand dog straight.
I'm drinking my usual vodka tonic.
Okay.
Or vodka soda.
Like a soda.
Fine.
What do I have?
And then you are drinking gin. Okay. And ginger ale.
See, she was talking shit last time with gin and juice, calling me Snoop Dogg, basically. See,
He's over his gin.
so yeah, I've had way too much goddamn juice. Yeah. So I got my gin and ginger ale.
Well, cheers. Okay.
Yes, definitely
Welcome to
cheers.
the pod.
Cheers. Heat on your feet.
And heat on your feet. I got shoes on this time.
Yeah, she's typically shoeless.
I'm wearing my dunks. My new faves.
We got dunks on. I was dressed first.
You were dressed, Chris.
But
And you
I
have
like how
blue.
you guys are.
No,
Oh, that wasn't
it didn't.
planned.
Yeah, it wasn't planned.
Okay.
She's a
Like,
copycat.
this is just something you guys do on a regular basis?
It happens all the time.
Oh, okay.
So we do like for our content, our weekly post is called Day in the Life. Well, we're going out. We got a date or something or some sort of event, and I'm always filming. And you see me get dressed, and I turn around the corner. She always has the same color
Literally the
on.
same
It
thing.
always freaking happens. So,
Or the same shoes.
so when I saw her getting dressed, I was like, I'm wearing blue and white today too.
And I wasn't even gonna wear this. I just do this on because you were already here. So, and then he was like, "Oh, we're wearing the same color."
Yeah,
Anywho,
you know.
carry us accidentally matching. Accidentally. That's what happens when you're been together for like.
Way too damn long. Oh, all right. Let's hop into this. So listen, who are you? Why are you hot? Why are you popping?
Mena Carlisle.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where, like, who? Let the people know where did all this come from? Why are you so? You got 200,000 plus followers on Twitter.
I just been promoting my brand.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of we popping ass on the internet. Honestly.
That's what I want to hear about. Popping ass.
Like, what are you known for? That? Okay, so I feel like what I am most known for, how I got my start in this industry was through fetish. So
Okay. I people gonna like that.
yes, so specifically foot fetish and financial dominatrix, femdom, things of that nature. That was how I got my first start.
Oh.
And then I went through this period of dabbling in the lifestyle. I had like this little era where I was destined to be people's unicorn.
Okay.
Yes, so I've dabbled a little bit of everything. Okay. Yes. South Florida.
Yeah. Are you from what area are you from?
I'm from Detroit originally, but
dude.
I moved out here.
Oh,
in
you said you
about-
live here.
I used to. I just moved last year.
Okay.
So on what would have been my 8th year here.
Okay, you just moved.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been, like, when did you start this? How many years ago?
I would say I started sex work in general, I would say around 2017, 2018.
Okay.
I started dabbling with the fetish and lifestyle stuff, I would say around 2018, 2019-ish, like right before COVID, and then started dabbling in some of like the content creation
Okay.
and everything. Like I literally started right before COVID.
Right before
everybody else
That's
started doing
that's
their
really what I
content.
was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
I would say probably a good 6 months prior to that.
Yeah, and then you're like, damn, now
Everybody
Mama
doing it
got OnlyFans and
Everybody.
Fansly and
Yeah, we've been doing it since 2015.
before there was like,
Yeah.
I mean, OnlyFans was probably there, but it wasn't for this. It was something else.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a long time. So everyone was like, we are not part of that Corona boom.
Yeah, I was right before the
Yeah.
boom.
Well, shit, let's start there. Findom. How did you get to this? How were you even exposed to this and to find out that this is something you're into?
Honestly, the internet. So,
Oh, what's this?
the internet. So, like, I was, okay, so living down here.
It's
and
nasty
everything
down
like
here,
that.
ain't it?
yeah. So
It's freaky down
I
here.
think
Very
that
freaky.
does it too.
People don't get it. Florida's different.
Very different. So living down here, there's obviously a lot of different shit that you could get into. I was online one day looking for adult work on this site called Sexy Jobs. And
Sexy jobs.
yes, Sexy Jobs. It's basically like
It's like, should I?
All right, I'm like,
it's like Craigslist for like hoes, basically. You can find any type of like job within like that type of thing, from like financial, full-time like jobs and everything like that. You
Take
can
note.
get porn work and stuff like that from there. Like pretty much, like I said, any and everything within sex work.
Like you said, like a Craigslist for sex workers.
There you go. That's it.
And then I jump.
Basically, so yes, I had filled out an ad for some foot modeling and everything like that. And I go and show up to the studio where this guy goes and shoot his photos out of and everything like that. He books me for, I think, like, I shot with him like maybe 3 or 4 times and everything. He was like, oh, so I also do this. I host like foot parties and everything like that. So would you be interested in like coming and everything like that? I'm like, fuck yeah. I would
Yeah.
love to.
Yeah.
Like, what goes on?
I
at
want
these
to know
parties?
okay. So what goes on? Okay, that's next. But okay,
So-
don't lose that.
I'm writing that note down. Coming back to that.
So I did one of the parties and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, so I can get jiggy with this. Like making money off of guys without having to be like sexual or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's definitely
So no
That I can do.
brainer.
Yeah, like
it's definitely something I can get with. I'm like, okay. So I did that. And I did that for a few years. And then the guy who, kind of got me integrated into these parties, I found out later on down the line that he shoots porn as well and everything like that. And he like manages like clip sites for people and everything like that. He shot me for some of their clip sites and everything. And I had a conversation with him later on down the line saying, I think I want to get into like porn and everything like that. Can you like point me in the right direction and everything? And he introduced me to someone who is now my best friend. She started her own company and everything like that. It's called Melanin Productions.
Okay.
And we specialize in shooting predominantly people of color, women of color.
Wow.
So
I
everything
like
is
that.
going to be pretty much all Black, if not all Black, all people of color.
Yeah.
Yes. So we focus primarily on that.
Very cool.
So you started off just showing your feet,
Yeah.
right? And then he opened you up to a whole nother world.
Yeah, like slowly but surely, like
But that was always in you, I feel like, right?
Yeah,
Like you were always
yes.
like,
Because you don't accidentally
Curious.
stumble into porn,
yeah.
right? You don't go from I just want to show feet, so I'm popping ass on camera. So
Pretty
it had to have been in you already.
It was that was just a mixture of me trying like different things and stuff like that. I'm like, literally the only difference between what I'm doing now and that is a camera. Like the same camera that we're in front of right
Yeah.
now. I'm like, okay, so this is definitely something that I could do.
right.
So just the feet. So do you enjoy having your feet played with, like worshipped, or do you enjoy other people's feet?
or do you not enjoy it at all and you just doing it because the money's amazing?
Y'all want to know something that's so funny?
That's it. That's it.
At first, At first, it was something that I was not into at all. Like, I could not grasp, like, my head
Yeah.
around.
You're like,
why?
why?
Yes,
Why?
and
That's
would
what I
ask.
think. But I'm not one to question or judge
Oh, no.
anybody else.
No,
but I do wonder, what is it? What is it
Yeah.
about?
But see, when you think about I love ass, right? But
Yeah,
no.
Ass is different.
But
Ass
no,
is like
it's not. An ass is just like your arm.
guess feet,
it's
'cause you'd be like-
it's just a piece of skin.
Yeah.
Why does it look so amazing to me?
Yeah.
So if I use that same logic, it's just toes.
Yeah.
Why does that turn somebody on so much? Who knows? It's just whatever the hell it is.
So from what I've gathered over the research
friend.
that I've researched was a lot of it comes from like childhood things, like a lot of
Really?
yes.
So I saw a piece of ass when I was young, and I was like, I need more of that.
Kind of, but not exactly in that way. So a lot of people, at least a lot of what the guys have told me, like a lot of it started like as a child and everything like that. Either like a mom, sister, or grandma like forcing them to like give them like foot rubs or something like that, or like just doing like mean shit to them.
Damn.
Specifically the
God.
guys that
Trauma.
like really like crazy shit.
So
Yeah.
it's trauma.
Trauma.
It is, yeah. But another thing that I've learned, you guys, like a lot of our kinks are hereditary.
Keep going.
So there's a possibility that you might share a kink with one of your parents.
I don't
That's
wanna think about that.
crazy. Okay,
Now-
so
now-
wait.
Now I will say that my granddad, which we've talked about,
Well, yeah.
you know, is he's
His granddad had like
in the Hall of Fame.
5 wives.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They all knew about each other.
I
At the
don't
same
want multiple
time.
relationships, but yes, yeah, he had 5 wives and you know different homes and
A lot of his male cousins are not
Yeah,
a lot of them,
yeah,
but like a few
yeah,
of
they're
them
just the
are
same
the
one,
same. They have
yeah.
a couple wives.
I love
His,
that.
a couple. One of your uncles has a couple wives,
I've got
and they
what?
come to like the family things with their family together.
Yeah, those my aunties.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those my aunties. You know,
So,
those all
He
25
likes
of them
multiple
are my
women, He just
cousins.
doesn't want multiple wives.
He's like, yeah, I'll get it.
I listen. You are enough for me to deal with.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine dealing with 2 more. You shit,
Yeah.
let alone 1 more of you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so it is potentially hereditary.
It is, yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, shit. Now, what goes on at these parties?
The foot party.
The foot party.
Okay. So, like, as far as just regular, like, chill stuff, like, there's just a lot of guys that'll go there and, like, book sessions and, like, they'll do, like, some toe sucking and, like, foot massaging and everything like that. That's just the regular dudes that come there. There are some guys that come there and want, like, more extreme things and everything. There are some guys that come for, like, ball busting sessions.
Oh shit.
Trample sessions,
Explain.
trample,
Uh-huh.
where you're like stepping all over somebody. Like, say for instance, she would take her shoes off and literally step all over you.
Stepping all over me.
Just stepping all over you, walking on you like you're her personal rug.
Damn.
So how does that work? Like, is it like just like any other swingers party? Like, this is what I'm into. Going to this room, or going to
So
this
just
room,
like
or wear a
how-
bracelet, saying like what you're
Not
into. Like,
necessarily a bracelet, but just like how swingers events work and everything like that. You sit down, you chat with a couple or a person. and
like you just
everything
figure out
like
what you're
that.
into and if they're the ones to play with or not, basically. So it's the same thing. It's just feet.
This is a motherfucking foot party. Are these foot? I'm not in the feet, but I am interested.
They're at Goldfinger.
Get the fuck out.
Wait,
So she posted yesterday about her. She was like, should I go pop that ass at Goldfinger? I was like, oh shit, that's like 15 minutes from us.
Don't we go to the car show there?
No,
That's somewhere.
that's another club.
that's where we went to the Dom thing at.
Club.
Yes, that's where we went to the Dom thing.
Implantation or something, right?
Yeah, now it makes sense. One of our followers invited us out to Goldfinger for a Dom event there.
Yeah.
But that's different. That's Fetish Factory. I think they still have their parties there.
It's in the back.
Yeah, it was on the back
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
these
where they have
foot
them.
parties are at. Can we just go and watch?
Yeah. How do you?
Yeah. You just purchase tickets and yeah, you guys can go in there.
We gotta go.
Where we going?
Let me look up when the next
And in fact, there's one Thursday.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there's one tomorrow.
We're going.
Let's go. We
Go
in
see
there.
some feet.
We in there.
Do you have to participate?
Not necessarily. You can go there and just like, you know, kind of.
Because like at swinger parties, I don't always participate.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just like chill.
I know. I like.
Why is
to
it
avoid-
frowned upon?
No, actually, it's not. It's
okay.
not. There's a lot of people that come in and just like kind of like, you know, just watch them,
Observe.
especially people like
Be in
who
the
are
environment.
interested in like attending these like events as models. So it's like very common for models like
To
future
come and
models
like
to come
just
and
see
just,
what
you
it's
know,
like.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go.
Yeah, because
We're
there's a lot
going.
of people who
We're
again,
going.
never been to any type of foot party.
Yeah.
Just out hearing about this. Like,
Nice.
so
We will be out of
Very
town.
cool.
So I read that you call yourself the shy girl, right? So listen. You drinking hen dog straight.
With no ice.
Hold on, straight with no ice.
Out the bottle.
She went on sexy work and went to some dude's house to take pictures solo dolo. She came to our house solo dolo.
I thought you had somebody with you.
Solo dolo.
I got dropped off here.
Okay.
Yes.
So somebody knows you here. Okay, that's good.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it is a lot for you ladies,
Yeah.
especially to not not have someone or be coming solo, to be going to these sorts of events,
We know
right?
a lot of women in the lifestyle that do shit solo. Like
Solo.
their husbands, like my husband, nothing against any of that, but like he would be like,
Hell no, I'm there. I'm there.
no.
As you should. I think that it's something that I feel should be allowed, especially like within like content creation
Yeah.
and everything like that, because it's so many people like guys that'll try to sit up there and do some foul shit.
Yes.
But would never try that shit
If your man was there or
Exactly.
husband was there.
Exactly.
Yes.
These are that's why. I
That's
say-
why he won't. Like,
That's why. She
I mean, I typically bring stuff with me. in
Yeah.
she got that
cases
shit on
like
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that shit.
Some
Look,
sort of something.
I don't blame you. Yeah. I
Some
mean,
sort of something.
As
either
you should, yeah.
mace or a taser or something like that in case.
Or a gun.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right though. We're not fucking around.
No, my mom wants me to get a gun so bad.
You don't have one?
You got.
We're cutting this part out. You need a gun.
Yeah.
Don't tell people you don't have one, but yeah.
Yeah.
You need to put
I'm
something,
taking like
especially.
classes, but I want to get like my certificate.
Yeah.
And before I feel comfortable just purchasing one.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after after the foot side of it, the findom side of it, right? So what are you doing to these guys? We just had a pod with a friend of ours just a couple weeks ago when we were at Exotica Chicago. She was our first findom on the pod, and she explained how crazy her lifestyle was with everybody. So what are you doing? How are you providing this findom, experience to followers? How can they get it?
Okay. Mainly just by booking me, honestly. But mainly what I would do was like foot domination and everything like that, which is where you're just, talking to guys in a derogatory fashion and everything, making them feel lower.
Belittling them.
Yeah, basically belittling them and everything, and like teasing them with my feet. Another thing that I would do is JOIs, jerk off instructions, cum countdowns and stuff
See.
like that. So just
It's perfect timing because we literally just saw all of this within the past 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
JOIs and shit. She's like, I don't know what any of this is.
Yeah.
Okay. And the cum countdowns too.
yes, smoking fetish too is another thing that a lot of people have asked me for.
But it's a
So they just want to watch you
Where
smoke.
yeah, just watching me smoke. Like I have a whole video of me literally getting.
So there's a fetish for everything.
And there is, yeah.
Baby, you better
you got a video you did a tutorial to what?
Rolling a blunt.
Rolling blunt. Oh, I need to watch that one.
Yes, literally rolling a blunt.
And they
smoking.
they liked it, and they're like, if you guys want to see her roll a blunt,
It's on my
she
side.
has, yes.
get the fuck out of here.
But a lot of guys think that's sexy when a
Oh yeah.
girl.
It's like a woman driving a stick shift.
Basically,
Like if I see a woman driving a stick shift, driving a Mustang, a V8 Mustang, Hellcat or something, I'm like, oh, right. So I mean, I'm not a crazy smoker, but if I were, and I would have seen you roll,
Yeah,
up,
they're like, damn,
oh
that's
my
just sexy.
God.
It's fun.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And the unicorn side now. How does that work for you? And
I love that you have so many different like
yeah,
Yeah. Honestly, being down here will have you
All over the place.
Oh my God. it's so
I know you're like,
shit.
do I want to do this?
It's
Do I want to be a
so much
unicorn?
shit.
Do I want to?
Show my hand.
Like so much shit. And again, like each thing, like kind of like happened to me on accident. In a way, like I was introduced to it through like a third party person and everything. So like how I got into like lifestyle stuff and everything was through the girlfriend of mine that I was telling you about that I had met through
The guy
who does the parties and everything. She dabbled with lifestyle a lot. Her and the sugar dad that she had at the time and everything. He would just spend money on her just to watch her fuck different guys and everything. So this one time we had went to this swingers club in Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You know,
Trap.
yes, but they're Atlanta club.
Yep.
I heard that's the best one.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, everybody says
a lot
that.
of great
We've
things.
never been to either trap,
Yeah. I've
but
a
we
lot of
heard
good
that
things
like,
about
no,
that.
Atlanta
After,
is
like,
it.
After like going and comparing,
Really?
No.
Okay, so we gotta go. Okay.
Okay.
definitely, yeah. But like just the encounters we had there was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You're like, I
so
want to do this.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so this is something again I could do because this is fun.
Yeah.
But
What do you
like,
call it? Like a woman of all trades. Like you.
definitely,
jack of all trades.
Not
Jack of all
Jack,
trades.
but
Yeah.
Jill.
Jill
Yeah,
of all
Jill of
trades.
trades.
Jill of all trades.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love the diversity that you have in it all.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like you gotta have a little bit of
Yeah, for sure.
experience everywhere.
But yours seem like extreme differences. You know, not like, oh, I do this and this.
Yeah.
That kind of go together. It's like I do feet, I do rolling blunts, I do.
Yeah.
All of that.
One of those people, like I am down with trying a little bit.
Trying anything and everything at least once. Yeah.
At least.
At least once. Yeah. I
So
think
that's a
how
very
we
good, because I was going to ask, how did you even figure out that this is something that you were into? Because just being a regular person, not knowing about any of this, right? Not knowing about any of these sexy work, not knowing about being into feet, not knowing about being into swingers and anything like how would you say that you got into this and figured out that this sort of life is something that you liked?
Honestly, again, just by trying, like it's just a matter of just experiencing certain things.
So were you the freaky girl in school?
I was not actually. Okay, so I was in a relationship for a long period of time.
Okay.
Everything like that. We had took like little breaks and everything, but I didn't step out with anybody during those breaks or anything like that. So like once we actually like broke up, it was time for me.
You're like, this
I'm
is it.
outside.
look like my villain arc kind of
Because was that your like first real long-term relationship as like
That'll
early
do it to
adult,
you.
I guess, right?
That'll
And
do
then,
it to you.
Yeah. And then you're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's been this long. I've been with one person forever. I'm about to fucking try everything.
Right. Not only that, like I was kind of like forced to grow up like really fast a little bit. So like my first relationship was with a guy who was a couple years older than me and everything like that. And I ended up living with him like my last 2 years in high school. So we were together for like 5
So
years.
you've always been in like a relationship
Practically, yeah.
since you were young.
Yeah, I practically grew up with this guy and everything like that. So it was like definitely like a change from night and day. I just wanted to again
Yes.
So what was the first thing you did?
Yeah. What was the first ever thing?
I'm gonna do this. I'm outside. What did you do?
I made a Tinder account.
Let's go.
Yeah, I made a Tinder
Tinder?
account.
Tinder is not just dating. Tinder is the fuck.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I had no riz.
She was like,
I'm
ready.
No riz.
No riz. So I had my homegirl make me a Tinder account and talk to guys for me and send me out on like different like little missions and everything like that. And I gave her rewards for like if it was a guy that I liked and everything like that, I'd take my friend to Sephora and be like, all right, bitch, you can get some lip gloss.
You did a good job. Pray you did a good job.
Damn.
So started off with that. And then like I started going to college and everything. I was
Oh, that'll do it too.
yeah, I was majoring in education. While I was doing that, I met this guy online, this older guy, and he flew me out to go and see him. So
Wait,
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
How do you say, okay, let me come fly out and come, like, what is your, okay.
so
Where
it
you're like,
happened
am I going to do
overnight.
this? Am I going to do
That
this?
was why I asked, like, how do you know, like, what did it? Because not motherfuckers are just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this flight. Because if I'm taking this flight, I know what I'm taking this flight for.
I
Did
mean,
you say you flew out overnight? Like, he said, come on, and you said,
no,
oh.
no, he booked all that. Like we were talking for like at least a good like 2 months and everything like
Okay.
that. And then like it just got to be a lot. I'm like, all right, so I really want to see you and I want you to fly me there. I had never been on any type of plane ever. My first time.
Oh, you went all out.
I did.
She went all out.
Look,
She was popping that thing as soon as that thing landed.
literally, yes.
Soon
Couldn't
as
wait
it,
to. Like,
as soon as it landed.
couldn't wait to. So I go to go see this guy and everything like that. Things go great. At the end of the weekend, he gives me $1,000. And I'm like,
Hello.
hello, how do I hold on?
Do it again. Let's do it again.
I'll be back
can
next
get
month.
Money out of guys?
And you weren't even expecting it.
Was not expecting
Right.
it. I did not ask this man for anything. Like I told him prior to me coming, I was having like some issues with my car, this, that, and the third. And-
Normal conversation with
Yeah.
within the 2 months of talk. It wasn't like, I just met you today.
Right.
I got issues
Yeah.
with my car. Fly me out.
Help me
Here's
out.
the, you know,
Right.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
all, it just happens organically. And I'm like, okay, so if I can do this, like if I can get this out of somebody who like I'm like dating and everything like that, like I wonder what I can get out of niggas so I'm not even dating.
Yeah.
Like, look, this could be a way of life, a living.
Yeah.
So that's
We
what
have learned that there are people out there
yes.
who want and need this.
Yeah.
They want it.
Yes. So from that is when I
don't
started
mind paying.
dancing and started getting into sex work and everything like that. So I danced for about
At Goldfinger.
no, this is before I started dancing at Goldfinger.
Okay.
This is before I moved here.
Okay.
actually. But yes, started dancing and then ended up down here on vacation and then just never left.
Yeah.
Oh, Miami will do that to you.
Yeah, Miami has done that to several people. Dancing. How did you start and what was that first night like?
Okay, so going back to the story I just told, that was how that
That's
was like
the, yeah.
what catapulted me into
Like,
wanting
fuck
to
it.
dance.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
try this out.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, so I can meet old rich land here and make money off of it.
Yeah.
So,
So is it easy to dance or is it not easy? Because I feel like a lot of women think it's easy, but like I worked at a strip club once as a cocktail waitress, and I heard like the worst story. Like they didn't make any fucking money. Like the house made all the money from what? From
It
what?
depends on where you are. And at the end of the day, no matter what line of work you're in, it's just sales. So if you can sell yourself, you can sell.
You sell, you can make money or you don't make money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So it's just up to you.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly. And it's like one of those jobs, like if you're not in the right mind
Right. It's
frame,
your energy,
like,
your vibe.
energy's off,
Yep.
you're not gonna make
You're not
any
gonna,
money.
because you can tell those bitches that be like,
Yeah.
hi, like, you know, like, or the ones that are into it. Like,
Yeah. Like you can tell like when a girl is there because she has to be there versus when she
wants to be there.
Yeah.
You can. When we go to
Yeah.
the strip club, we can tell. Like
Yeah.
she don't want to be here. We can
She
tell.
does
We'll be
not.
like, she does not
Look at
want
how
to be
she's
here.
shaking ass on stage.
Remember
She
that
does not
one
wanna
girl?
be here.
She did not want to be there.
yeah.
That was
So
horrible.
I don't think I've ever even had a conversation with someone who I knew was a stripper. I have a question because I enjoy going to a strip club. I do not tip. I physically hold on. Look, I know. Hold on.
No.
I physically do not tip.
Like himself. Like
I get all the money.
Okay.
I give it. I
and
give
she
it.
was about to.
I know. I know. I
was
saw
like,
her face. She was like, "Nick." I physically don't tip. I don't like the appearance of it. I don't like coming off looking thirsty and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying my time there, but I'm not going to be the guy that's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So from the stripper's point of view, and we were to come in like that, I'm not standoffish, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, it's my wife. She's handling everything.
Yeah. I always help.
What does that like give off to you guys? What would that make you think?
Okay, so as a stripper, I would tell you firsthand that couples are like
Number
50.
one. Oh.
Like it's like rolling the dice. Either you come across couples that are really fun and open and everything like that and want to have a good time,
Yeah.
or like they're really like kind of standoffish and everything like that, and the girl is really like weird and insecure and everything like that. So it's very much like
Yes.
catch-22.
Yeah.
So like strippers either love couples or they
Yeah,
fucking
I
hate
feel like
them.
they always love
They
us.
love us. So what about her says, pull me up on the stage and, make me pop that thing? Because
Probably just
because no, like I don't understand that, because you're not a dancer, you don't even enjoy dancing, but they fucking love you for some reason and always want to pull her up.
Well, she's attractive, and I haven't been out with you as of yet, but she looks like she could be fun. So again, that's probably something that would make people
they
gravitate.
they feel the vibe, they feel the connection, they feel.
I threw
They're
that
good as
alley-oop.
cool.
I did not mean to throw that alley-oop. Whatever.
Don't be a hater.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's 50-50, on what you get. Look, I always wonder that. Like, I don't want people thinking like, oh, he can't come here unless his wife comes with him, or, he can't do anything, it's his wife. It's just not my. Now, if we're in the back having a dance or something, I'll indulge.
Yeah.
But like out in front of, I just don't like that look for me.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. You'd be surprised in the amount of men who do the same exact thing that you do, which is just have their girl go and tip the dancers and everything like that, and they're just more so there as like the safe haven, and they like chilling back, watching everything,
Enjoying, but
but surveilling, and everything like
that's
that.
him.
Yeah.
He's always like
Just watching everything.
Yeah. So what was that first night on stage? Like, they call you. What was
Yeah, I
your name?
wanna
What
be
was
a
your name?
stripper.
What was your name?
Okay, so this was before I even went by the name that I went by now.
Okay.
I was going by Baby at the time.
Listen, y'all, she's
Because
tiny.
I was a baby.
She is tiny. I mean, I opened the door, I had to look down at her, and I'm 5'11". I literally had to look down at her.
You want me by a foot. Come on.
Like a whole foot. Like, so she's tiny, her tube top and everything was tiny. I was like, this is a very small person right here. Okay, so Baby is very fitting.
yeah.
It was very
They like that, didn't they?
Oh, they
They're
love
like,
that shit.
"Babe, is baby
They love
here?"
that shit, yeah.
But it was
Baby dancing tonight?
What's it?
It's interesting.
It was interesting?
Yeah. I made $30 my first stage.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you move on the pole? Because we see a lot of people who just, especially here in Florida, they hold it and
And they
walk around
just-
in a circle.
They don't even shake their ass.
They just let the music play. And
Everybody
just-
wants to be a stripper down here.
That's because y'all in BBL countries. So, like, it's a lot of girls that feel like they
As long as I'm thick, I'm good.
exactly that they feel they don't have to exert themselves because of the body that they have.
So like I already got it.
So
Yes.
are you
And a
dancing
lot of them
this
can't
weekend?
because of the body that they have as well.
Are you dancing this weekend?
I am. Yes.
Where?
I'll be at Goldfinger.
When?
Definitely at night. I typically work nights.
No, like what day?
Definitely all weekend.
Good day.
So I'm going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, we going Thursday for the foot thing, I guess, right?
Typically after the foot party, I'll just go right next door and work and everything.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm trying to ask something.
Okay. Let's fucking check it out.
So you can just like dance wherever, or because you used to work there.
Yeah. But yeah, you could pretty much dance wherever down here, just as long as you're like hired within the club and everything. Like other clubs are a little bit more strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their renewal process.
Shit. Okay. So dating, when guys find out and or like, I mean, what is dating like for you? Are you or talking to regular guys, or is it guys who know who you are and,
or
you know,
creators.
other creators or something?
I've tried dating other creators and
How is that?
do not work.
Why?
Because you
they're
don't like
too, like-
watching them fuck.
No, not at all.
Okay,
I'm not
good.
a jealous person at all whatsoever. But it's just like the content creation porn industry world is like super like catty. It's like being in a fucking giant high school. So whenever like you're dealing with something with your partner, like the whole fucking industry knows. So it's like
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that's wild.
I mean, we know that there's some people, because everybody know a lot of people's business,
Yeah.
and they're all creators, and they
Yeah.
all just talk.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of people talk in this industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
talk
what was
behind
that?
your back.
What was that first shoot like? How did it even come about? How did you get your first shoot? I'm assuming it's with the guy you met.
Yes. So
Okay.
going back to that, he introduced me to the person who's now my best friend. Her name is Halo Grace, by the way. So
I
my
gotta have her on.
absolutely, absolutely.
Is she here for XBIZ?
She is. I'll introduce you guys.
Okay, yeah,
as
we'll
well.
meet
I'll
her.
introduce you guys. Like I said, he introduced me to her, and at the time, she was just launching her company and everything like that. And he was trying to find girls to shoot and everything. I told him since he, kind of organized the shoot for me, I would feel more comfortable shooting with him as my male talent and everything like that. So we shoot my first scene and everything.
101.
Like I she was directing and everything. It was a fetish scene. So like it was me coming in and doing like a photo shoot and everything like that. And he was like playing like a creepy like photographer. Yes.
Say this
And,
motherfucker.
he like was like talking to me, trying to put on like some of the material I had. Like he had like some restraints and like a spreader bar and everything like that.
How long ago was this?
Like 9, 4, 5.
Okay. I want to see it.
He wants to see it.
I want to see it. Yeah.
Where can we find that? If anybody wants to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
This is on inmelanin.com if you guys want to see that. It's a creepy photographer scene with sorry.
Creepy photographer scene.
Go drop the link.
Yeah. I'm gonna put all that, all the links, all her links will be down in this, everything. Okay, so it was a creepy scene, and from going into it, not knowing what to expect, and the end of it, how was it?
I did a lot better than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot better than I thought. Like the only thing that I really like kind of struggled with was like opening myself for the camera. But other than that, like I felt pretty good about it. Like in fact, the following day after that, I like shot with like the smaller company. It's called XBIZ Network, which is like sex spelled backwards. And I did a scene for that company and it went very well. Like
You're like, I'm a star.
yes, but
I got
like,
it in me.
I had my first bad porn experience.
That wasn't gonna be my next question.
Yes.
So you just jumped ahead, but
Give it to me.
so
I had,
yeah, give me like something like
So
that.
we were shooting the scene and everything like that, right? At the time, I looked completely different than what I look now. Like I was a blonde and everything. Like I always wore color contacts and everything. And this particular day, I chose to wear some color contacts. And he's going to like
I knew as soon as you said that, I was like, I already know what's about to happen.
he's going to come and everything like that. And he came directly in my eye.
Burning.
Instant burn.
You're like,
Instant burn.
Cut.
Like
Cut, goddammit, cut.
instant burn. And like I couldn't cut because it was literally the end of the fucking scene.
oh, you're like, I gotta
Like, it was literally
Yeah.
the end of the scene.
Gotta be
I
a
was
G.
just trying to keep shit going.
I gotta nut up. I just gotta fight through it.
yeah.
And like
My
it was
eyes are
so-
watering, like thinking about it.
Right? That's what I'm sitting here like, oh
Yeah,
my
my
god.
eyes are watering. So like as soon as we cut and everything like that, I wipe my eye and everything. I try to get the contacts out, right? I'm able to get one eye out, but the eye where
Yeah,
I
with the
just
cup.
took the fucking load in does not want to fucking come out.
Because it's probably like
whatsoever.
gooked in there. Like,
It was.
And
It
you
was
probably gotta,
on
like-
there. It was on there really
I have a thing
good.
with eyeballs. I hate.
Like I had to wait till I got home to like irrigate
Really?
this
Listen.
fucking contact out of my eye.
Nut is not
What?
like, it's not like water that just flows. It's not thin, you know, like
Thick, like
this.
you get
It's thick.
consistency.
We
Yeah.
know. We
It's-
all know what nut
It's
looks
thick.
like.
I'm painting this picture. It's thick. It's slimy. It's
I know, that's what
on
I'm
your
like-
eye. Like you can't even just use water if it gets on your hand
No,
to get it
'cause you
off.
gotta,
So I
like,
can't
yeah,
even
how the
imagine
fuck do you
how you
flush
get it
that
out of
shit
your
out?
eye.
You know how like in the when you're in high school, in the
Oh
science
my
room, there's
God.
like that the water thing, like where.
So I had to like get some of like my solution. I
bet you
tried
did.
like eye
Shit.
drops, and I tried like the solution. The solution is what worked, and was a
So
like
if you get nut in your eye, you want to get
saline
some.
solution.
There you
to
go.
get it out. And like it took me a second. I had like this little pincher thing that would take like my contacts. I could not take my
Put
contacts out,
With your
but I can put them in on my own. So I had this like little gripper thingy, and it got it out. I'm like, thank fucking God. And then my eye was pink for like 3 days.
but I would be more concerned with trying to make sure that was once that was out. I'd probably be like even like no, so like I would still feel better. Like okay,
When I tell you I was so stressed,
I'm gonna be blind.
I was so
I'm
stressed.
stressed for you right now.
I was
This is in
stressed
the
out.
Oh, I know. It probably ruined your whole experience. So you're probably like, this shit was good, and then that happened. You're like, fuck this shit.
Like, I know it was a good scene and everything like that simply because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did
Like,
that shit.
never again.
I did.
See, but I'm the person, like, I think when I'm watching my porn, right? Like, I don't want to think, but I'd be like, ooh, damn, in her eye though. Like, I'd be in the middle of my session, I'd have to stop. Like, I feel bad. I know.
I don't even think
I can't. But I know that she's going through it the rest of the day trying to get this out. I read. I don't know if this is true. It's something about you being tied up and left for like some time period or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to think about it. So did they ever want to what?
Explain.
So
What the-
okay. So I have a friend who likes to dabble in fetish a lot, and he is also on a lot of drugs as well.
Okay.
Specifically,
I'll do it.
we call it the Miami nose candy.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That sugar.
yes, so he had the bright idea of tying me up and using my Hitachi on me and everything, right?
Hitachi. What's
What's
Hitachi?
that? Yeah.
Industrial size wand.
Yes.
I bet it is. Hitachi. This is like Martin, the Hitachi 3000.
Yeah, so he had this idea of doing that, and like all throughout while we're trying to do this, like he's got nonstop people stopping by and everything like that. At one point in time, I'm just sitting to the bed, like strapped down. I was there for like an hour and a half, just sitting there.
I can't do the strap
She
down.
can't do strap down, but
Oh,
keep going.
yeah,
I'm here
fuck
for
out.
it. I'm
Same.
here for it.
Same.
Did
Like,
you freak out?
I did a little bit, like, and I told him to come and like untie me because like
Come
you've
get
been
me!
gone. You've been gone for at least an hour. At least
Nah.
an hour.
Are you naked?
Yeah.
Listen, I just gotta ask because
I'm in
okay,
a cold room.
you're in a
like,
cold room naked.
Nah.
Are people
Yeah.
coming in to like view this?
No,
No, they were just coming.
Or he just left you?
Yes.
I mean,
It
I
was
don't
like
know.
another room, basically.
If people
like,
hear, oh, you're gonna see what's going on in the back for me. Hey, you wanna?
No, and like what's crazy is like where I was at was detached from his house. Like he has like a garage that
Girl,
he
you
like
wild.
converted into like a room and everything like that.
so nobody, like, even if you were like, hey,
Look.
Hey, ain't nobody gonna help.
come get me.
Yeah. Yeah. And so he came back in the room himself. He was like, oh my God, I forgot you were here.
Nigga, we got untie me.
Oh, yeah, untie me, motherfucker.
We gotta go.
I forgot you were in here. I'm
Yes,
like,
I
how
forgot
did
you
you
were
forget?
Don't get tied up by somebody on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get tied up in general. This is something that you actually enjoy, which it wasn't something that I enjoyed
You were just
at all.
experiencing it, or
Yeah.
you're like, oh, let me try. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, I got you, girl. I know how to do it.
More so was just trying to oblige him because I figured it'd get me a little bit of cool points for when I asked this nigga for something else later and everything.
I bet you got a lot of cool points though after that, right? Because he left your ass
Motherfucker left you.
in a cold room.
And since then, I've never let him do it again.
Yeah, I
Never
wouldn't
let him do
either.
it again.
I'd be like, no, you had your chance, bro.
That's what I said. He blew it.
I hope you had fun that time.
Literally.
You had your chance.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go to this next segment, so I'm gonna use my, whole everything that I got on you, right? So, you went to school for education.
Yeah.
So if anybody watches the pod knows that I've always said, nurses
Teachers.
and teachers are the freakiest motherfuckers
And
out
government people.
I was
Freakiest.
just about to say
Okay, so
politicians.
Yeah.
so you've
Oh,
clearly
yep.
you've clearly done that one. She drinks hen dog. She
Straight
she
noise.
she moves around confidently solo enough to walk
Even though
to,
she says she's
come
shy.
to come to our house. So I would then also say, because you're so small, the smaller girls can take the most amount of meat. Are you a size queen?
I'm not a size queen personally, but I do agree with the statement that you just.
I'm telling you, Jack, I'm gonna start teaching the goddamn class. What is it that bigger girls can't take it, and the 4'11", 102 pounds can take a pipe?
I don't know. I think it has something to do with us being like more shallow from what I've been told. Like, because I've asked guys, like, what is the difference between like the way how like pussy feels? For
Yeah.
you? Because obviously I don't know that because I don't have a penis.
Right.
But I've always wanted to know like how it feels like on it from a guy's perspective and everything. And from what I've gathered, it's just a matter of like kind of like shallowness and everything like that. Since we're shorter, at least some
it's
of
got
us
that
are
shallow.
shorter and everything. So,
They can
like,
take
our-
everything you got, I guess.
Yes.
That's wild. That is, I mean, okay. So we have a session called You Know Who You Are, right? We like to end the pod with that. You've already said a whole bunch of shit that could qualify in for that segment.
Like the last story.
But you know who you are. Something crazy that has gone on in your life, your experience, whether you from being a unicorn, from going to your findom, to sexywork.com, to 8 Feet Pipe, and then also making your videos. Give me a story that you've experienced.
One of my favorites, honestly, was at Rooftop Bar. Have you guys been to Rooftop?
We haven't been, but we've heard of it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
The swinger club, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
got a,
Yeah.
all nude pool. at the
Yeah.
top of
When
there.
we were gonna go, they were redoing the pool.
And the pool was closed. And I said,
Yeah,
fuck that.
yeah.
I ain't going if I can't get in the pool.
Yeah.
That was a couple years ago. And then I don't think we talked about it since.
But yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice. You guys should definitely go. So one of the times I went there, I had met this older couple from New York. This lady was a nurse. Ironically, we're talking about
telling
the
you.
working
I'm
people.
telling you.
This lady had to have been in her 50s or 60s. And I somehow ended up in a gangbang with this lady. So
Wait,
Yeah. Keep going.
the lady, she was like, wait, you ended up in the gangbang
In a
with the
gangbang
lady,
with
so
this
it was
lady.
her gangbang?
yes, so this lady was about, she was like, had to have been like 50, 60 years old, old school Italian lady, like didn't fucking play and everything. So like, fucking that. Yes, that's
Type of
exactly
thing,
how
yeah.
she was talking to dudes back there and everything like that. She was just telling like the level of fucking confidence this lady
Yeah.
had.
She's like, I've been there, done that. Like, let's go.
Yes, like
Like
was
a
just
dude.
literally was just bossing dudes around, like telling them and everything like that. So we're in the back and everything. It's me, her husband, and this guy that I had came with and everything like that. The guy I came with, he could not keep his dick hard. I mean,
Yeah.
with like internal
It happens.
struggle.
It happens.
He was going in and going through whatever, but he couldn't keep his dick hard and everything. So I'm trying to like engage with him, like so he doesn't, feel left out.
Yeah.
I'm engaged with these people, and then like
And before she gets on him.
yeah, and a couple other guys,
Yo.
and everything like that. So like they come in, they join and everything like that. One of them is fucking me, the other one is fucking her and everything like that. She's sucking her husband's dick while she's doing it. And then like as this is all like, happening, like when you're in like environments like that, like it attracts a crowd.
Yeah.
And everything.
Oh, yeah. In a place like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we're sitting there and we're playing and everything like that. And a couple other guys join and everything. And she stops mid-suck while she is getting ready to put a dick in her mouth and everything like that. She was like, who are you? Like she stopped and was like making sure Like
Everybody was supposed to be in there.
yeah, because she was like, I did not say anything about I didn't say anything about you coming in, this, that, and the third. Like she shut shit completely the fuck down. And like
That's a
really,
boss.
I really, really love that for her. And then like it was a point during the time where like I like had caught a cramp because like we're both like, you know, in there like playing and everything like that. And like she had people stop what the fuck they were doing so I could readjust myself and move into.
She's been in the game so long. She was like,
That was the day I got schooled.
yep.
That was the day I got schooled. Honestly. Yes, and it's crazy to me. I had to learn boundaries through this lady.
Yeah.
Like, because
Cool.
I just, didn't have the balls to say anything, but she had the balls to speak for both of us.
That's me. I never like want to like
about to say.
Yeah.
like speak up.
Yeah. But this lady, she had no fucking problem putting her fucking foot down.
Did you keep up with her?
I tried. I tried. I could not. But that bitch, and mind you, again, this lady is 56 years old, and this bitch was putting me to shame. Yes, I was tapping out over 2 dicks. This bitch had 5 dicks in her face.
Bring them over here.
Yes.
Was he here for us?
Yeah.
I'll recap. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. The women here are different.
They are.
Yeah.
They are different.
They are.
And we see it at our parties. Like, I distinctly remember one of our parties when you were active, and there was another woman who was known. When she walked in, the whole place shut down. Like, oh, that's Blake.
Yeah.
She's an animal.
Yeah.
Can't mess around. She can,
Hang with the both of them.
was dating her for a couple of years, like the guy from Ted. She didn't play that.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, she was like, nope. I didn't say that you were cool. I didn't say you were cool.
Yeah.
She'll be like, go wash your dick.
Yeah.
Like she was
Go rinse your mouth.
She
Like,
was cool.
Yeah.
Like, so we don't do clubs as much because, like you, she won't say anything.
Yeah.
You know, so in the spotlight, I'm there for that.
Yeah.
So I can't go off and do my thing or even be next to her because
Dudes will, yeah. Yeah.
you're looking good.
Yeah.
They will find you.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you said, they know what's happening and they can hear it or they can sense that crowd. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody is coming out. Everybody wants to come see. And now I can't play because
Yeah.
it's a line of them trying to get in on this TV.
Yeah.
So she is a pro and she was able to
Where is she today?
be the.
Probably back in New York. Like, she was telling me, like, this is what she does, like, every year. She'll come out here and just unwind. She said she, like, works hella fucking hours.
Also, it's probably
Like, this is,
thing.
it was. And they was going,
She was in. She
You're
was
not messing
like,
this up.
oh.
You're not messing this
and
up.
I'm not at home.
She was in it.
they was going ape shit.
Damn.
They was going ape shit.
That's awesome. I want to be like that when I get older.
Yeah, but it does act like
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
That's 100% lifestyle goal.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah. For sure. Right. Any advice to anybody wanting to do?
What you do?
Yeah, anything that you do, any stripping, fetishes, any starting off or
Honestly, the main piece of advice I can give you is just be consistent. Whatever it is that you choose to do, just be consistent. Pick a lane and go with it.
Yeah, sure. I love it.
perfect.
Yo,
Any shout outs?
shout outs. I'm happy to say.
No.
The Townsville.com for all us.
Yeah, thank you.
We-
Yeah.
We still have one prison that we have not opened up yet. And it's a whole plug in the wall type of shame I've been wanting for years.
Oh, so that'll be right. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
we have to.
Anything for you? Any shout outs?
Shout out to unmelanin.com. Definitely. Shout out to them. That's the main one.
Yeah. Where can we
Where can everybody find you? What are your social media handles?
So you guys can find me on Twitter at Mena Carlisle, and you can find me on Instagram at the real Mena Carlisle 5.0.
5
Yes, I've gone through a plethora of pages, as you can see. Just lost my latest page.
Yeah.
Yes, very sad because it's like you get to it.
You work so hard to fucking
Literally.
and then when it actually goes, it's like, or you get like banned.
Yes, and that was literally what happened. I'm like, I just got to 40K followers, and then y'all took my fucking page. I'm like, y'all ain't shit. No, they're not gonna give it back. They've already pretty much denied it and said, like, yeah.
Well, we got our original page back after like 5 years.
Twitter and
Sorry.
IG.
Oh,
Twitter.
for IG.
No, they said mine is completely disabled and I won't be able to get it back.
Yeah, IG is a whole nother.
Yeah. Whole nother level. Yeah. That's why I
And
just
they're
rock with
always
Twitter.
changing. Like, you don't know what is allowed, what's not allowed, because they show so much.
That's what I'm saying. And then they'll allow other creators get away with certain shit,
I
but
seen a whole 30-second clip of a naked girl twerking. Naked, butt ass naked, twerking 30 seconds.
I've seen
And it was up for days, because you know how you can see the number of days. But
yeah. I've seen like softcore porn on Instagram. I've seen endless butt cracks
But
and
my
nipples.
shit gets shut down for a bikini.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yo, well,
Close this out.
thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Out to see you.
I appreciate you guys.
Story.
Hopefully we can kick it this
Listen,
weekend.
I look,
Or-
hopefully it's gonna happen.
It's definitely gonna happen. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a whole lot more that I need to know and want to hear about.
So you might see her in a day in the life
Yeah,
coming up.
yeah, you will definitely see her. We're going out there in a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
For sure. Travel for us, we are.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing is going on. We're just doing more stuff around here.
Besides XBIZ, this won't be up for XBIZ, but we will see you back.
I was just about to ask, are y'all doing Exotica Miami too?
Miami Exotica, and we are also hosting a party
Okay.
that Saturday. So if you guys have not seen, hop on my Instagram, or I will start posting on Twitter soon. When,
It's already people DM and asking.
yeah, so I will
Okay.
post the link shortly, where you guys can purchase tickets. Remember, paid subscribers get the first 24, 48 hours to purchase their tickets. Whatever tickets are left afterwards, all other followers will get the opportunity to purchase whatever is left.
Yep.
Who might have swing guests? You may know. That might look familiar.
You might, yeah.
Um,
Shit.
But that's that. Other than that, there's no other travel updates as of now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I want to thank our guest, Mena. Yo, my co-host, Big Sexy. Yo, and so with that, there is another episode of the Our Life
Style.
podcast. Your host, Key and Scott. I love the guest, Mena Carlisle. Yo, tune in. And we will see you guys in the next
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I hosted it.
No, good. Okay, there.
You all did.